What's up, guys? It's MB Boxing. I just finished up watching Hector Garcia versus Lamont Roach, and this was a 12-rounder for the WBA Super Featherweight World Championship. And this fight was Saturday, November 25th, from the Michelob Ultra Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. And this fight was broadcasted on Showtime pay-per-view. And in this fight, Hector Garcia lost his WBA Super Featherweight World title to Lamont Roach, as Roach was able to get the split decision victory. I scored this bout 115-112 in favor of Lamont Roach, and the three judges had this one 114-113 apiece either way, going both ways, and then the third judge split it, having it 116-111 in favor of Lamont Roach, edging in his favor to become the new champion. So, like I said before, my scorecard was 115-112. I thought Roach did enough to win. He scored a knockdown in the 12th and final round, and I think that edged him this one. Just to break down my scorecard, there were a fair amount of swing rounds in this one. The first round I edged to Hector Garcia. It was sort of a feel-out round, but Garcia had some good left hands to close the round, so I edged it to him. Round number 2 I also gave to Garcia, but this round was extremely close. Like, it really could have went either way. Roach had some right hands, but Garcia was able to close very well with a huge left hand, so I gave him that round. But both of them had good work. It was a very tight round. Could have went either way. Then round 3 I also gave to Garcia. I thought he had the harder, better placed shots, but Roach, again, also had some very good work. So it was a very tight first 3 rounds. Rounds 2 and 3 really could have went either way. Then in round number 4 I gave it to Lamont Roach. I thought he was sort of putting together decent combinations, better work in that round. Round number 5, though, I gave to Garcia. I just thought that he had some solid counter left hands to the body, edging the round. But then round 6, 7, 8, and 9, I gave them all to Lamont Roach. Those were rounds where Hector Garcia just wasn't doing enough. It was rounds where Lamont Roach was the one pressing the action, putting together more combinations, being more active, and he really dictated the pace in those middle to the start of the later rounds. Then round 10, though, I gave it to Hector Garcia. This round was very fun and very close. Both of them landed some big shots. They were throwing some heavy leather, but I thought that Garcia had the better work. Then round 11, this was a huge round for Lamont Roach. He landed a good right hook, was talking to Garcia like, hey, I got you. Then he fired off a massive right hand. He fired off a left hook first, caught Garcia, said, I got you, fired off a massive right hand, wobbled Garcia badly on the ropes, almost had him stopped. He was almost out on his feet, hitting him with massive shots. Then in round number 12, Garcia was trying to put together shots, but then got caught with a massive hook, putting him down on the canvas whilst he was trying to throw some shots. So it was a big close to the 12th round for Lamont Roach with the knockdown. And this goes into question, what is next for Lamont Roach, being the new champion here at 130 pounds. Really, for Lamont Roach, I mean, this was a huge opportunity for him. Won a WBA eliminator, I believe, on a Golden Boy card, the zone card. I can't really remember exactly what the opponent's name was. But, I mean, yeah, he's had a few very good wins prior to, or after losing to Jamel Herring for his world title shot for the WBO belt. Got some wins back and has looked very good since. And, yeah, I mean, getting this victory here, he was the number 1 ranked WBA contender. And what's next for Lamont Roach, considering he's now the champion? I think that in his next fight, we could possibly see him face any of these names in defending his title. We could see him face Otard Iranosian, who just defeated Roger Gutierrez. We could see him face Joan O'Carroll, and possibly maybe even like a Lee Wood, considering Lee Wood just moved up. Maybe even a Sultan Zarabek or a Kenichi Ogawa, who are guys who are also ranked highly by the WBA. But as for Hector Luis Garcia, losing here for the second time in his career, for him, I think he's going to have to bounce back, maybe get a win over someone like that's like top 30, top 45 in the weight class, maybe get a win or two against someone like that, then bounce back into the top 15, top 10 at 130 pounds, because he's still definitely a top 10 fighter. But this was just a very tough loss for him here, defending his title for the first time at 130. So overall, Lamont Roach drops and defeats Hector Garcia to become the new WBA champion at 130 pounds. And yeah, that's really it. I'm MB Boxing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.